shoot
This is a
things.
full-work triple D
Scared
connection.
money never made shit.
Leave out on the track.
In these streets, fuck around and lose your life.
My niggas hustling, so you know we fighting.
Bitch got a body on her, a body on her, and my pistol got a body on it, a body on it. Got the drugs and everybody want it.
Real life street stars. We in here with Dallas Bree. What's up?
What's up?
Chillin', man. How long have you been modeling?
Ooh, it's been 8 years.
8 years going strong. And where you from, Miss Bree?
Dallas.
There you go, holding it down.
The North.
What part of Dallas you from? What part of Dallas you claiming?
The North.
There you go, North. Side representative. Man, tell them what it is, man.
Yep, I'm from the most hated hood in the North.
I mean, are you proud to be from the North, or you wish you was from another side?
No, I'm proud to be from the North. I
Man,
wouldn't
say
have
it
picked
with
no
your
other
chest.
part of the city to be born or from.
There you go, there you go. And being a model, is it just magazine publishings you with, or just IG model, or you been in a couple of videos, or how you figure it?
No, none of that. I think if I was to just go turn into $1 million woman tomorrow, I probably would do print because I really don't like to talk that much. But for the most part, I just prefer the hair and makeup. Go snap the picture, and go on by my day.
Real talk. And visually, you know, it's very appealing. You got a lot of tattoos on you, very nice. Tell us about the body ink, man. Where you get that done at? Who lets you down, and what's your favorite one?
Oh, well, my ink, I've been getting tatted since I was 11.
Since you was 11?
Since I was 11.
How did that conversation go with the parents?
Oh. Well, considering the fact I'm the youngest out of 12, it was just like I got 6 brothers and 6 sisters and 1 deceased, so it's 11 of us. My birthday being Christmas Eve, one of my sisters, she went and got a tattoo, and I was like, I wanted to go, so we snuck off. Day before Christmas, she was like, I'm going to take you, don't tell Daddy. And that's when I got my first one, which is covered up now.
Where was it at?
It said Miss Lucky.
Oh, okay. Well, that's holding it down. And tell us, being a model in Dallas, as far as what are some of the pros and cons, as far as just sticking to this model game out here?
Staying relevant.
Stay relevant.
I personally like to drop a new picture every day.
Right.
So when I go shoot, I make sure I do enough looks for the month.
Real talk.
In case I'm not able to shoot that month, then I won't have nothing to deliver.
And do you do your own makeup? Do you do your own hair, or do you got some people you want to shout out for that?
Well, today Booby did my hair. She's a big vixen on Facebook for doing
Shout
hair.
out Booby.
Normally it's me. I pretty much, from dressing myself to hair, makeup, all Bree.
That's real. And have there been some artists that you work with in Dallas as far as video-wise, or just modeling for a while?
Oh, the first video I did was with Concrete Slab. I pretty much came up under Slab. I've been knowing Slab since I was 17, so he does play a big role in the Dallas Bree lifestyle.
Shout out Concrete Slab, man.
But my second was Lady Savage. That was my first power move I did here this year. I've been watching Savage, been following her for a minute when she came out with the song Triple D.
Yeah.
And I went to see her at Redbird, and it was real packed because it was in the mall, so I didn't really get to exchange words, but I got with her people and got her information, followed her a little bit longer. I spoke with Bruce Wayne, and he contacted me and was like, hey, Bree, we want you to come out for this video, and I came out. We shot the footage, and we dropped it Saturday.
What's the shiestiest thing a photographer ever tried to do to you?
Man, that's present. I'm very selective with who I shoot with. So my photographer that you see a lot of my pictures is always the same dude. So this man had been contacting me for about a year, and I would not shoot with him. Not because he wasn't good. It's just the way he would come about trying to get the shoot, as far as don't bring nobody to set, you can't bring your management, just come along. It be a lot of shit that they be trying to do. Half of them don't even be real photographers. They just want to see women half-ass naked or just be in a woman's presence. Man, what he did was he invited me to shoot. I went and shot. I didn't know he was a cop. So I went,
Wow.
I was leaving. While he was editing, I was getting ready to leave out. We were like on the last picture, and I went into the kitchen to get some paper towel. So when I went in there to get paper towel, that's when I seen the badge. And that was it. That was the last session. He's still, to this day, he still hit me up and, can we shoot? Nah, we can't do nothing.
Man, that's crazy. So what advice would you give to a woman that is trying to get in the game? I know there's a lot of shiesty photographers, and like you said, they just want to see people half naked. So what advice would you give?
What advice would I give? It is shiesty as a woman being in the game. For me personally, I still get the trying to holler, trying to shoot type niggas all the time, but when they don't know my history and what I come from, it's like I kind of expect it. So I just brush it off. I would say stick to what you want to do. You ain't got to fuck. You ain't got to suck to do nothing. If you got money, shit, money make everything move. So what somebody don't do, another nigga gonna pay to get done. So if you want to, whether this shooting or being a video vixen or whatever, I always ran my own show. I ain't have to answer to nobody. I ain't ask nobody nothing. I just pretty much did what I wanted to do.
Real tough. And you say you be turning up on the gram, huh?
Nah, I never said that.
Oh, my bad.
I don't know where I heard that from.
I think you said something about yeah. Well, let's just talk about social media, man. Where you throwing your pictures out
Nah,
there?
I turn up on the book, but the gram, it don't let me say everything I want to say. It kind of give you a limit. So, yeah, I'm definitely on the book. The I Am Dallas Bree page be doing numbers.
Has any one of your pictures ever got flagged?
A lot of them. A lot of them, particularly because I'm a lingerie model, so you're going to see me half-ass naked. So, yeah, I get a lot of that. Mainly probably the females that be flagging them. The niggas don't. I told them I'm going to just unfriend all the women and add all y'all baby daddies or all y'all boyfriends. Since y'all don't like shit no way. So, well, I'm going to keep y'all.
That's
like,
real.
I go on my fan page. Like, we literally sat down and counted. It was like 10,000 people seeing all my pictures, but it was like maybe 70 likes on one, maybe 25, but everybody seen it. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? What for? Y'all want to be my friend, just say, hey, Bree, and I might speak back. It's not that hard. I'm not going to bite. So I get a lot of that. A lot of flagging, probably every day.
And what's the craziest thing you done seen pop up in your not your DM, but in your message, man? Somebody trying to maybe get at you or something.
I got one dude, he consistently make sure he say good morning. He's crazy thing. One day he hit the inbox and he was like, damn, bitch, do you speak English?
I started to get out of line out here, man.
He was big mad because they get upset with me because I open the message and I close it. I don't reply. They be like, oh, you read my shit, but you ain't reply back. But for what? It's right after I drop a picture. So that was fun. He's still my friend. I ain't blocked him yet, but he stay consistent.
Yeah. So what's the coldest thing you ever had to do to curb somebody that's trying to holler at you?
Blast them.
It depends. No screenshot. Just strictly me talking, just me typing, and they be like, "Damn, bro, you went ham on him." I was just like, cause a lot of people with social media, they ain't never met me in person. They just either seen me or talked over the phone, and they be acting like they just knew me, like they seen me. They could tell you exactly. Oh yeah, that's Bree in particular. Oh, she got this. Nah, nigga, you ain't never seen. Like nigga ain't never seen my skin, but he know Bree. No, you don't. Because when you say stuff on social media, I got people worldwide that's watching that see, they might not comment, but they see it. So I can't tell them what to do, what not to say. It's an open space for people to post their opinion. But when you talking about Bree, you going to address it correctly. You're not going to just come on my page and just say no out of line. You can either unfollow, unfriend, or block me. Pick one. Cause I don't add people. I don't send friend requests. So the choice is yours.
Would you say that likes on Facebook, or does that go to women head?
It depends. It really depends, because sometimes when I look at some of the stuff I post, before I post it, I'm like, oh, I know they gonna act the fool when it comes to this. So sometimes, yeah, it's fun sometimes, but not all the time. But the serious shit be the shit that don't get a lot of likes. The shit that be play get all the likes.
Like on Instagram, you know, I run a different little site, and I be seeing some of the craziest comments. What's the craziest comment you done got after you dropped one of them lingerie pictures?
To be honest, it really don't be none. Like, they just like it because half of them really follow me on Facebook. They on one of the 4 of my pages, so it's like they already seen it. It's new to Instagram for people that don't follow me on Facebook. So they just like it because it's already done crossed their path, so they don't really say too much. They'll comment on the picture on Facebook, but not Instagram.
And tell us about the brand I Am Dallas Bree.
Well, the I Am Dallas Bree, first, it's a signature. So I pretty much, as far as my skill of promo, and regardless if I posted I'm hungry, I'm here, I'm there, it was a signature. So everything that I touch, I'm going to signature it, the I Am Dallas Bree with the heart. Whether you seen me, met me, talked to me, you done seen my signature.
Yeah.
So that's all I care about. That was the main thing for me to keep putting it out there and for people to inquire about it. Like, I still have people that ask me every day, like, where you from? My name is Dallas Bree. I would only be in Dallas. I'll be in Dallas, or I'm going to go to somebody else's city and rep Dallas. Of course, I got to be from the city for me to have it in my name. So I just wanted to put the I Am Dallas Bree everywhere, and that's what I did.
And with that said, are you strictly into men, or do you partake in other activities as well?
Basically, you're asking me, do I like women?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, you can answer that however you want to answer it.
You
I mean,
said it in a proper way, though. Let me see. Yeah, I like both, but I prefer more a man because I know I'm supposed to be with a man. With a woman, it's just fun and games. That's all.
and what kind of man do you like? You know what I'm saying? As far as if you were to make your perfect dude, or not even a perfect dude, just what kind of dude you like?
A solid nigga.
Solid as in body type, or solid as in A1, he 100?
No, you can't say body type. Like, that solid shit is in you. It ain't.
Okay, yeah.
It's in your blood. So it's more so like he got to be sure of himself. Like, I like an alpha male because, for one, I'm a Capricorn. Like, I'm dominant. I know what I want when I come in the room. When I see him, when I talk to him, I'm a state what I want. It ain't gonna be no guessing game with me.
Yeah, that's real. And if that dominant male was to take you on a first date, where that dude better take you, man?
I would say somewhere out of the city.
Yeah.
So I don't run into nobody I know or a fan or somebody. I'm simple. Like, I done been everywhere, so it really ain't too many places he can take me that I ain't been that I'm gonna actually enjoy. Like, I'm not a people person. I'm more of a homebody. I even work from home, so take me to the lake. Take me to the park. I want to go outside, look at something different other than 4 walls and people staring back at me. Like that, get up close and personal with me. That's the type of person I am. When it comes to my man now, regular people, just call me or video call me or something.
That's real tough. And as far as for the girls who do want to become, you know, strictly just models and video vixens, as far as using their sex appeal to make money, what's the, I guess, 3 things they should possibly stay away from, you know, as far as when it comes out to working with people?
Family. As far as sex appeal, because they're going to feel like, why do you feel like you got to show your body to make money? And when you're not business-minded and you don't really understand what makes money when you get into that side of the industry, you'll never understand it. So for me, I try to surround myself with business-minded people that actually understand what my vision is. my vision is for me, so I'm gonna only understand it to the certain critique that I wanted to. So for me personally, I knew what I wanted to do. When I was 17 and I started shooting my first shoot, I thought I was going to like a Macy's, a Dillard's shoot. I got in there, them directors was like, how tall are you? I said 4'8". I'm still 4'8" to this day. They knew by the time I turned 21, I'm 23 now, so by the time I turned 21, they were like, you still gonna be 4'8". You're not even gonna be, the average model is 5'11". So I knew by that time I was fun size. So when they automatically categorized me fun size, I went into a sex symbol. But you becoming a sex symbol, you can control it or you can let it go. I chose to control it and pretty much make it into what I wanted to make it into. I'm just the face of Dallas Bree, and I have a coalition that's under me, which is called the Dallas Dolls. I pretty much just train and critique them as far as being a Dallas model or a video vixen, but I've expanded. So this year I'm gonna go more into traveling outside of Dallas. Like Dallas won't be the first group of girls that I drop because Dallas already knows me. I don't wanna be nowhere where they already know me because the love is different here in the city. When I go to other places, like my first time going to Wichita Falls, which was this year, it was real different because they had been seeing me on Facebook and they was like, oh yeah, we get to meet her in the flesh, we get to see her in person, and a lot of their love, like they show real love when I went out there. So that's gonna be the first city that I go back. I'll take 5 women from their city, come back and drop the flyer here in Dallas, and everywhere I go, that's my plan, to build my coalition and have 100 women in white everywhere I go.
So what photographer would be your, dream scenario? Like, who would you want to work with?
The one I got now. Like, he started with me, so I ain't gonna say his name because I don't want every bitch in the book, on the book, in the hood, every strip club. Like,
Smart.
I'm picky about who I shoot with.
Keep
I
them
don't want
close.
to look like the rest of them. Bree gonna be set apart. Not only that, with what I do, I don't get credit for what I do because every woman think it's okay to get naked.
Right.
It's not set like, I remember where it used to be strippers, you would have to go to the club to see them. I don't feel the need to have a photo shoot for a stripper when she can go to a club. And niggas can go see her at a club. They don't have to see her. Except I feel like it should be the club's job to get them a picture.
Real talk.
I don't feel like a stripper should just go have a regular photo shoot because when it's a real model, they gonna think we all the same anyway. So I'm selective with my photographer, and he know I'm not gonna tag him in shit. He be tagging himself, and he'll call me and be like, Bree, why you didn't tag me for what? Because soon as he starts shooting other girls and they start looking like me, I gotta move around.
That's real. And what do you feel about body augmentation? Adding titties and ass and stuff like that. What do you feel about the ladies that go strong with that? And
I mean, shit, once you started, you can't stop it. Like, for me, even when it comes to the exposing shit, a nigga couldn't expose me because I'm going to expose my goddamn self before you do. Like, I post half naked now, so if a nigga felt need or felt grimy towards Bree, it ain't going to be nothing new to my fans. They going to be like, oh, okay, shit, I could have seen that through what she had on in the pictures. Real so it's more so like, it ain't nothing you ain't never seen.
That's real. And if it wasn't modeling and what you're doing now, and you could do anything else in the world, what would that probably be?
I can't answer that because I do what I do because of my history and who my father was. My father's a legend to the city. A lot of people don't know I am a daughter of a Dallas DJ. My daddy and my uncles, my daddy is DJ Chuck Live. Shay is who I'm named after, and Ray Prince. Them 3 men ran the city back in the day. Yeah. My father's the second owner of 1919, and he's the owner of Crybabies. So it's pretty much like, it's in my blood. Like, I'm a spokesperson for my family. Like, I'm making it out of my city. I network with the people. I move the way that I move so that I can be able to maintain the household of Bree.
Man, that's real. I'm glad you touched on that because that's history that someone probably didn't know that, they know now and they needed to know.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. They just think it's fun and game and pictures, and no, it's not that at all.
It's definitely in your blood. I would say if it was 5 years from now, someone just type in Google Dallas Bree, what would you want it to say?
Shit, they can Google it now, and my agency gonna come up.
Booking.
You cocky as hell. You know that? Yeah. That's tight though.
I mean, no, it's not even being cocky. It's just that I get so much Like, it ain't necessarily a person fucking with me. Like, I'm going to put it out there. You either going to fuck with it or you not. I ain't going to beg you. I ain't going to do none of that shit because it's a whole world out there. Dallas is just Dallas. This is local for me. Like, I plan to live legendary. Like, this shit here it bothers me for the time for me being here only because I haven't been able to experience what's out there. Once I experience what's out there, it's definitely no stopping me at all. So, I mean, I'm going to take off.
Is there any place you want to touch down in? Any city that you feel like you want to make home?
Atlanta.
Atlanta? I'm trying to turn up with it.
Can we touch on why does every black person in the world want to go to Atlanta? What is it about Atlanta?
Shit.
Nobody says California, New York. They just say Atlanta.
Maybe L.A. I got some people in Miami, some Chicago. I got some. I'm about the weather. If it ain't, if it's not hot or always hot, that cold, I can't do it. I don't want to be nowhere where I got to worry about hurricanes and flooding and shit. No, I want to go where it's beautiful and where it's a lot of strip clubs, so with a lot of bitches that I get to see on TV.
So you from the D? Do you jam any of the local music?
Definitely.
All right, so we're gonna play a little game.
No, don't play no game.
You about to get married and you had to choose a local song to play at the wedding. What would you jam?
Wait, when you say local, you saying just in Dallas or
Just-
can that include Fort Worth?
No, they DFW.
Okay.
DFW. You gonna play Spud Boom at you?
I was about to. Nah. Oh, if I was about to get married?
Yeah.
A
You had to
song that
choose
I would get
a
married
local.
to?
Yeah, a local song.
Shit, none of it.
Y'all gotta step it up.
Step up your wedding
But
songs,
see,
Dallas.
I don't be listening to the no shade to the R&B artists. Y'all shit ain't came to me yet.
Okay.
Like none of that music is in my circle.
They gonna find out how to get it to you, man. What would you say the best strip club in Dallas is right now?
Be Live.
Be Live, turn up, man.
This.
That's real.
Be Live got all the exotic bitches. Like
Is that
we got
what
a
it
bitch
is?
that look like what's her name? What's the bald head blonde?
Oh, off of Love and Hip Hop.
Gigi, bless her. Every time I go, she get all my money.
Damn,
All the time.
that's like the fourth.
Yeah,
person
she look
named
like
Gigi.
Amber Rose, like apples.
Shout out to Gigi.
Yeah, Gigi, girl.
What the wings looking like in there? Is it who got
I
the
don't
best
know.
wings in the city?
I ain't been yet. They just had their grand opening a couple of days ago.
Yeah,
they moved,
shout out
they
Forever
might be in the
Buns.
same place.
Turned that place up. All right, scenario, man. You doing a photo shoot, closed session, and Bill Cosby walk in. Do you put your clothes back on, or do you just keep going?
Man, this old ass nigga do not scare me. He not finna get nothing out of breeze. So
So you gonna let him watch in the corner, huh? You
he
good?
fucking right. He ain't do shit else.
Shout out Bill Cosby, man. Dallas Bree don't mind you, man.
Man,
That's real, man.
he can't do nothing else for me. Like nothing but pay for the shoot.
That's real. That's real. Man, I know you don't want to shout your photographer, but you got any shout outs you want to run with today?
Trillion TB, she a female MC, of course. Savage, Concrete Slab, Levi, Peanut, A1 Pistol, Jose Peoples, pretty much the whole A1 clique. Everybody that follow me on all social networks.
Hey, one pistol just left, man. You just missed him.
What? I know.
Oh, okay, yeah. Shout out A1 Pistol, man.
I hope I'm not missing nobody. Definitely Mo3, we from the same hood. Can't forget him. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, Tonka. Yeah, that's it for real now.
That's what's up. And when it comes to getting at you, if somebody wants to book you for the next magazine shoot or whatever, what's the best way for them to get at you?
Oh, the best way is to inbox me on my personal page on Facebook, which is the I Am Dallas Bree Mathis page.
That's real. You heard it here first. Well, we appreciate your time. We love the opportunity to sit down and speak with you. We definitely going to follow and watch you grow. And, you definitely are a real life street star. Salute.